Hey, it's Traveling Shoes in Ralston, Vermont. Come check out the foliage with us. Hey, it's the Traveling Shoes, and we are in Albany, New York, and we're staying at the True by the airport for our weekend of fun and checking out the leaf change. Let's do a quick room tour. Again, we're at the True by Hilton next to the airport, room 326. Let's walk in real quick. So you walk in the room and you can see right away, if you look out the window, the trees are already starting to change, and it is October 2nd. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so you walk in the room, to the right is the bathroom. So you have a standard single sink, mirror, hey, some soaps, tissues. You got your towels right there, and some cups, standard toilet, nice little wallpapers, a walk-in shower with a typical type shower head and sink, very adequate for what it is, and some soaps on the wall, right? And if you come right, you have a full-size mirror. There we go, right there. And I come here this way, you got some hooks on the wall to hang some of your coats, whatever, because you are in the Northeast. Let's see, down here you got a refrigerator, a mini fridge. Open it, just a standard mini fridge with keep your waters cool and such. You hang your stuff up here by the clothes rack. We've got two queen size type beds. One there, one over here. Looks like there's a side light right there, plug just below it. In the center you have your little side table with a couple more lights, some switches there, and plug there, and some plugs into that little clock. And you call the front desk. What else? Back up a minute. You got this little area here, this long bench, pretty typical of any True that you're in. Place to sit, place to put your bags. Got your TV with a little welcome hello there, and then here's your desk with your chair. This is what you get when you get your Hilton Diamond members. Get a couple waters and some popcorn. And then it's a beautiful outdoor scene. Leaves are starting to change. Can't wait to go look at some more of those things up by the mountains. And there's some charging ports out there. So if you got an electric car, don't be afraid to rent one of those from the local rental car place. We went with National this time, but we just try a variety. And that's pretty much the room. Let's see if I got anything I left out. Anything I left out, Mom Shoe? Oh, you know what? I did leave something out. Go back a step. Got this nice big lamp, right? And then if you walk over here, I didn't show you, there's an ironing board and an iron. Okay? And then there's where you set the thermostat. And then that's pretty much it. Pretty standard room. I think we're going to take a drive, and we'll take you along with us. See you soon. Okay, so we pulled up to the True. We're outside now. Look how beautiful it is this time of year up here. Again, October 2nd. It's like a great time to be here. Just come to Albany, right? And you stay here at the airport. Look how beautiful it is with the mums and the trees all getting ready to turn, if not turning already. Looks like some of them really have shed their leaves too, so it's pretty cool, right? Oh, it just looks amazing. And it feels great. It's like 60 degrees. 60 degrees. It's a lot different than Florida. Which, I mean, we're from the Midwest, but it just feels so good, especially wearing a long sleeve flannel. Awesome. Anyway, it's gonna be a good trip. I think we're gonna head to Lake Mary, but great place to stay. Look at on a budget. Hey, it's the Traveling Shoes, and Mom Shoe and I, we flew to Albany today, Thursday, October 2nd. And the reason we came here is because we think leaves are changing, or in the process of changing, or there might be the big change. I don't know. But anyway, we came to Albany. We're driving north today to Lake George. We've heard it's a beautiful place to go visit. And we're going to find a place to eat for lunch because it's around 1:30 right now. And we're just going to drive along the road here. We're kind of driving north on Highway 87, which is basically kind of parallel, real close to the border of Vermont and New York. And yeah, we're going to tape some trees. We're mountains, see what there is to see, make a few quick stops, and you can see the mountains off in the distance right now. The Adirondacks. We're kind of off to the west of where we're at. I think tomorrow we're going to actually drive into the Adirondacks for like a full day of driving and hiking and stuff. But, you know, we're hoping to stop at some local farm stands or local places to get like an apple farm. Hoping to get some apple cider, apple donuts, apple pie, pumpkin pie, all that kind of good stuff. Kind of missing that. We don't really get that in Orlando. And we used to get it all the time in Iowa and in Ohio, where we used to live. Okay, so off we go. Let's go. Looks like in 5 miles we're stopping at the Adirondacks Welcome Center. Adirondack Park ski areas. Alright, we stopped at the Adirondack Welcome Center there off I-87 North, and check out this cool sign right over here. I love New York. It's a pretty cool sign. Obviously you can guess where we're at, the state of New York. And check out the lift over there. You can see we're like really close to like the ski zone, the ski area of the state of New York. Pretty cool, right? Pretty cool. What'd you get, Mrs. Heather?
Maple.
What's that called? Maple what?
Lemonade spritzer.
Maple lemonade spritzer? And what's this? What'd you get on your tray? You got cinnamon bread with homemade butter, regular salad, potato salad, and pickles and tomatoes. Huh? Olives? Yeah. I got cranberries, Caesar salad, and some cheese, and then the homemade bread. It's like a whole homemade bread section. I'll go do that in a minute. Alright, so I got the Reuben off the menu, and with a side of onion rings. They look huge and delicious. And Mom's Shoe got the deliciously smelling, sweet, spicy chili, which is the time you make it home anyway. Right? So you got soup and salad, I guess. And I got a Reuben and onion rings. Let's dig in. Yeah, here's that Reuben sandwich, a little cross section of it. Looks super delicious. And it is super delicious. Okay, so with any sandwich or entree, you get a salad bar. Check out the salad bar. Alright. Oh man, everything you could want, hope for. Good old-fashioned New England style salad bar. Both sides are the same. Pork pie, both sides. Mixed greens, Caesar. All the fixings that you could possibly want. All the salads. All the goodness. And then the best part's down here. It's crazy, but the best part's down here is like fresh butter. Seriously, fresh butter. And then the breads is insane. Look at the breads. All kinds of bread. I think we had today was a cinnamon raisin bread, and it was super delicious, but I couldn't find this apple pecan bread. But all the bread looks super delicious. Very good here at the Log Jam restaurant. Okay, I'm walking to the bathroom. Typical New England restaurant. Got your fresh lobster friends right here. USA, baby, USA.
Okay, it's always on our website too, Log Jam Restaurant.
Alright, we had a delicious meal at the Log Jam. Oh, check out this gigantic pumpkin. It's definitely fall up here in New England. Super cool. Super, super cool. Right, all kinds of mums everywhere, pumpkins everywhere. So cool. So cool. So much fun. Here we are at the Log Jam Restaurant. Super delicious. A lot of good food here, and recommend you make a pit stop if you're near Lake George area in the state of New York. Get it? All right, I think we're out here in the middle of nowhere in Slyboro, whatever, near Fort Anne, state of New York, at the Hicks Apple Orchard. We're gonna get some tasty, hopefully some donuts, some apple cider, right? Maybe some apple butter. Oh, check it out. This is the apple barn. A big field of all kinds of awesomeness. You pick apples, you pick berries. Not now, but all kinds of awesomeness. We'll walk over there in a minute and see what's happening in the field over there. We're going in the barn first. It's beautiful here. Listen to this. It's super quiet. All right, let's go in. Looks like we got a little hay wagon action going on later. All right, let's see what the sign says. Tractor tours, wine tasting, Liberty, Honeycrisp, Empire, Ruby Max, and Autumn Crisps are apples today. Go check it out.
Or did you already get one?
Voted #1 donuts. Best cider donuts. Hot cocoa and hot cider too. Look, see, donuts. It's delicious. I want an apple donut. Apple cider donut. So we're back here in the apple room. Check out the quilts though. Oh my god, these are awesome. Look at all the fresh apples picked today. Right? So here's Autumn Crisps. Wait, these are Pixie Crunch. Pixie Crunch apples. I love, that's pretty awesome. But Autumn Crisps. And Empires. Ginger Gold. Mattoon. Portland. Zestars. What over here? Blondies. Golden Delicious. Pink Lusters. What we got over here? Ah, Honey Crisps. Yum yum. And Gala. Cool. So we ended up getting some apple cider slushy, some apple cider, and a few friendly, yummy apple cider donuts. Delicious looking. And again, we're just sitting here outside enjoying the peaceful afternoon with Mr. Honeybee. So yeah, we stopped at Hicks Apple Orchard. Right, we actually were on Highway 87 going, I guess, north of Albany, and we stopped at a rest area and found like a local vending area with local treats. Anyway, one of the things they sold was apples. So we got a fresh apple from the vending machine, and then they said it was from Hicks. So we decided we would head towards Lake George. And we take a detour and come out here to Hicks, and we got some donuts, apple cider, some apple, and more, and start to chill out. And it's beautiful. And it's peaceful. It's very quiet and relaxing. We're off to Lake George next. Cornfields have been harvested. Fields are barren. It's fall. It's pretty amazing. Alright, we're kind of at the base of the mountains here. You can see the Adirondack Mountains over here, or at least the foothills, right? And then we were driving along the road, and there it was, A&W root beer stand. How cool is that? See, look, right on the side of the road, A&W. And Mom Shu really loves A&W root beer. Oh yeah, it's the best. All right, let's get a root beer. All right, we got our root beers from the A&W root beer stand. All American food. Buy the mug. And it's buy the mug, and the root beer's free. Yep, got our root beer, and I know it's delicious. I only have to try it. Cheers. All right, we're at Bolton Point. I think it's called Bolton Point, right? On Lake George. This is a park. We're walking down to Lake George at the base of the Adirondacks. And you can tell like there's Adirondack chairs everywhere. That's crazy, right? It's just crazy beautiful through here. It's like they have a butterfly garden, all kinds of Adirondack chairs to take a look at the mountain views. Let's go over here and sit in some. Oh, now I see why. Check that view out. You see that view? Just amazing. Look, got flannel on. We're not in Florida anymore. We're in state of New York. That's crazy. Here we are down by the lakeshore. It's got a little beach area. You can see the hills in the background. The sun's going down. Boats in the harbor. Walking out there to that gazebo. See what those views are like. Okay, hey, it's Traveling Shoes. It's the beginning of day 2 in the Adirondack area, but I wanted to summarize what happened on day 1. So we left MCO, flew on Southwest to Baltimore, then to Albany. We're staying in Albany as our base. Then we driving up to the Adirondack area. So yesterday, got here, we checked into our hotel at the True by the airport. Then we drove up to Lake George. But before we got to Lake George, we stopped at this really cool rest area, and this lady, Mary, she told us all about food in the area and things we should probably do. So we decided to go eat at this place called the Log Jam. There's a couple blurbs from that and what else? Log jam. Then we decided, oh hey, there's this really cool Hicks apple orchard that we decided to go check out, and so we drove there, right in the middle of the rural area, lots of farms. So we went to Hicks, had some apple stuff, apple slushy, apple cider donuts, apple cider, and some apple wine. Actually, yeah, like apple spiked apple stuff. So then we left there, went to Lake George, drove around, saw some really cool places. Let's see, beautiful scenery of the lake with the Adirondacks in the background and the leaves changing. And then got a little pumpkin spice cheesecake at a local place in Bolton Point. After that, we came back home, and now it's day 2. And for day 2, we are driving up to, we might make it to Lake Placid, but we're driving on the way to Lake Placid, trying to find a great place to have a fun breakfast with some maple syrup fresh from the area. Find some apples or some pumpkin stuff, and just check out the scenery, checking out the leaves changing. And you can see from here, zoop, there's our hotel. Yeah, the leaves are changing. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, on our way then to Lake Placid. Check out the scenery.